Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream. What's it called? It's 11 a.m. right now. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Also, yeah, so as you guys probably saw, in my previous stream or video, as YouTube likes to call it, my stream keeps loading. I'm trying to fix the issue. I want to know if you guys can help me with it, because I am trying to think, I've removed all the bloatware from Windows 10. So what could be the issue? Because it could be my APU, but at the same time it probably isn't. It can't be my hard drive. It can't be my RAM, because my RAM is 8 gigabytes, and I'm pretty sure. Yes, I have streamed on 6 gigabytes of RAM before, but I think if I get more RAM, then would be a little bit more better, because well, I need 16 gigs. I'm fine with 12 gigs or 8 gigs. Minimum 6 gigs. That's what the PC was originally came with. 6 gigabytes of RAM, and then I upgraded to 8, and now I need 12 or 16 if that's better. So just why don't just go max, because I want to kind of match the specs a little bit with my PS4, not too much though. Well, obviously I want to make it just like my PS4, because my PS4 has kind of the same APU. It's got an AMD Jaguar in it. The AMD Jaguar chip is really, really good. Now whenever I launch GTA, for some reason, I don't even know why, but what was it? It was probably I think it was 2 months ago. It was last month. I loaded onto GTA Story Mode, and I had the exact same AMD Jaguar APU glitch, which I loaded in story mode, and then I unpaused the game, and then I look around everywhere, and everything is all really shadowy, and there's way too much shading going around, and there's really visual graphical glitches. So that could be an APU error. I'm not too sure though. That doesn't happen all the time. It only happens rarely ever happens, actually. Never happens on GTA Online, only happens on GTA Story Mode, because I don't know what it is. Maybe I've just got an old PS4, but it's not that old. It's not old, or you know what I mean? It's kind of a new model anyways, at the time, I guess. It's the CUH 1001 something models. So yeah. It is an A model, not a B model, because I don't know. Well, actually, yeah, this is kind of a launch model, not really, but kind of. But it is still the original PS4. It's good for what it is. It's got a nice little APU in there, but what's it called? It probably has the same fan as the 1003A model, which I showed you guys on my. If you guys look at my main channel, which I post videos on, this channel I only post live streams because well, why not? And well, I can't do it on my main channel because YouTube still isn't allowing me. It's still saying that the user is blocked, because I had copyrighted content. I even forgot what it was. I think it was on today's live stream is live stream. So, if that live stream is still there, it's probably not that one then. But, what's it called? Well, it was last year, I think, or the year before that, or the year before that. It must have been 2018. I think it was 2018, 2019, something like that. I did something. I think there was some music or something playing in the background. I think it was a video. And then, yeah, stuff happened. And then I think, what was it? A few days later, I couldn't stream, because originally I thought it was kid safe mode, but then I looked. It's not actually kid safe mode. My Wi-Fi doesn't have anything to do with this, so it's not a kid safe mode thing. It's actually my account is yeah, I can't stream on there. If I had the ability to stream on my account again, if YouTube will allow me, then I will. But currently I cannot. I might have to email them saying I can't stream. Can you guys please help me fix this issue? I forgot what it was. I got copyright content in the background. It was a video, it was live stream, it was something. But yeah, I had like a few copyright strikes on that account before. I don't know why. That was just my stupidity. I don't know why I did, but you know, it is what it is. And also, what's it called? Yeah, I think if I get a copyright strike one more time on my main channel, then it's gone. I can't do any more content on there. I have a lot of stuff on there, a lot of important stuff. But yeah, guys. So when will I be spreading out, or when will I be applying the thermal pasting to my PC? Sometime soon, whenever I have time. Because these days I don't really have time so much. Today I'm kind of free, but I'm doing something else. I may not be able to spread out. I may not be able to reapply thermal paste a day. Really depends. People recommend me to do the P method, the dot method, where I put a little blob of thermal paste on the middle of the APU, then I just put the heatsink and everything, I squish the heatsink on really tightly, and then it's gonna go back together like that, I guess. But I like to do my job neatly. I like to spread it out evenly, and probably not around the die, around the edges of the die, but I like to do it in the main part of the die where it's supposed to be on, because that's where you get your proper cooling. Even though, yes, the sides of the die do get a little warm, I don't really think the heatsink is going to make good contact with the sides of the die. It's probably only going to make the contact with the top of the die, which is where the thermal paste is supposed to be spread. Some people do that. Some people just like to do the easiest way, most time efficient as well. They just put a little blob of thermal paste on the middle of the APU, then they put it all back together, and there we go. But it doesn't quite spread out evenly. Depends on how you do it, really, I think. But anyways, my jet fan on my PS4, for some reason, I'm not sure what it is, there was a bit of dust in my heatsink, but it's been cool and fine with that dust. But ever since I removed the dust, it's kind of going a bit on the home screen. It can't deal with the low temperatures. I don't know why. It probably could just be my thermal paste. If that is the case, then I guess, if my thermal paste is doing that, that's probably, I guess the case is probably just my thermal paste. And yes, this thermal paste I did buy for quite cheap. It's all I have, It's just the only compound thermal paste I have. I don't have any other thermal paste. I do, but I don't really, but Arctic Silver 5 is pretty good thermal paste. A lot of people recommend it for the PS4. That's why I bought it for especially. Well, yes, I bought it for the PS3 fat originally, but I didn't just use it for that. I didn't buy it just for that purpose. I also bought it because I wanted it to, replace my thermal paste on PS4, and I did do a live stream about it. I think I did a live stream. Yeah, I posted a video and I did a live stream about it. So if you haven't already, please watch that. If you like spreading thermal paste, and you probably missed out on my video and live stream, watch them both. The live stream normally the live stream is a little bit more longer. It's usually about an hour long, but maybe 50 something minutes, maybe 40. Who knows? You may be lucky and you may get 20 minutes worth of the live stream. You never know, guys. But I live stream it only because I don't want to take space up on my phone, because my phone, it's got other stuff. I can launch a screen capture for you guys and show you what is taking up most of the space. Most of the 16 gigabytes on my phone is taking 14 something gigabytes, because it's not my photos. You guys probably think it's my photos. Yes, I do take a lot of photos and videos, but it's definitely not my photos or videos. It's definitely it says other, but that's taking 6 or 8 gigs of something. I'm not sure what that other is. Is that other documents? I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't want it to be there, because I need that rest of the space back. I don't want to stay with 2 gigabytes free. I want more than 2 gigabytes free. That also means I get more performance out of my phone. So yes, it is all SSD, but I still recommend the more space you have in an SSD, the less hot it would get. And you see, I know this because I have RAM. RAM. The more space you have, the more constant like information or information data and shit like that can be sent through. And that's how you get more frames per second in a game, because you've got more space. Maybe it's probably not all about the clock speed, it's also about the space. So the more space you have, the more frames per second you get at the same clock rate. It's because it's the more you upgrade, the more it's unlimiting the limitation thing. The more the data can be sent through faster, basically. And I actually like that. That's pretty good. But I hate the fact that you have to buy more RAM to get more frames. It's just too much. Eventually I will be buying a desktop PC soon. Or well, it depends really. If I don't buy one and I get given it to me, then for me to keep or something, then yeah, it could be any desktop PC with it just has to have PCIe in it. That's all I need. All I need is a desktop PC motherboard with PCIe, and obviously I need the processor chip in it as well. It doesn't matter if it's a Core i5. I'll stay with a Core i5 or a Core i9. Or no, a Core i5, Core i7, or Core i9. So I can be in that range because I do like the Intel CPUs. They are really good. Especially the Core i7 Pro. Oh my god, man. Crazy. It can, like, games on the web, it can, like, render those fine. It's crazy, man, literally. Like, it can render racing, it can render a lot of stuff fine. So, I guess if, I guess if you don't have a graphics card on your PC, but you don't have onboard graphics at the same time, then yes, the CPU is your only option. But it's crazy how the CPU can like generate graphics. Not only generate graphics, but it could also generate on-screen visuals. So if your CPU is the only thing there that you use for everything, not just for information like or data transfer or anything, you also use it for playing games and all that stuff, then yeah, it does become pretty useful. But all I need is just a PC, like a desktop motherboard with PCIe in it. It could be in any PC case. It really doesn't matter. Or it doesn't have to have a PC case. Then I can do my part, which I buy the graphics card for it, because I know what graphics card to buy. I already have it prepared, so I need enough money for it. So right now I don't really have enough money for the graphics card. But whenever I do, I will spend the money on it, and I will hopefully it will arrive, and then hopefully I could use it with my motherboard, my PC, and on my desktop, that is, and what's it called? I can just play games and stuff. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that graphics card can run Hitman 2 properly, because yes, this APU is quite low end. If I upgrade this APU to a newer APU, that graphics artifacts and everything. Well, not really graphics artifacts, like the graphics the graphical rendering that I see in the PC, like in the Hitman 2. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they're not going to be there if I do upgrade my APU. But even after I do upgrade my APU, not much of a change really. Then yeah, that it is what it is. I may have to update my graphics driver, because I'm gonna switch out with a new APU soon. So I might have to do that. I don't know. I could stay with the same graphics driver because it is AMD hardware anyways. It may still work the same. All I have to do is take apart the PC entirely, not like bit by bit. You know what I mean? Like just take off the heatsink and then clean off the thermal paste. Take off the original APU. Put on the APU I bought for it. Put it all back together. Well, actually, before I do that, apply the thermal paste and then put it back together, and then maybe do a bit of cleaning to the heatsink here and there, or cleaning elsewhere inside of the PC. Maybe even cleaning the fan. Maybe even re-lubricating the fan. It probably doesn't need that, but you know, I do it anyways because I take really good care of my stuff. Put it all back together, boot it up. If it boots up first try, which is really good, then if it displays something on the screen at least, then you know it's working. You know it's perfectly fine. Then I gotta go into my desktop and then just launch Hitman 2, which I don't know if DirectX is gonna update or do anything. But yeah, and then I launch Hitman 2, see what happens, and if the graphical rendering goes, like the those glitches and rendering, like stuttering and shit I see, I'm mostly hoping about the green graphics. I hope that goes, because there's no point of that being there, literally. And then I go inside of the house, I look onto the floor, which I see the rendering, which it can't render properly because it's too much for it to render, I think. I look at the floor, and if the floor's perfectly rendering fine, there you go, I fixed the issue. I probably don't need a desktop after all. I still need a desktop PC, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, it's good to have good rendering because, you know, I don't know. I think if I overclock this original stock APU, I know overclocking isn't good for a laptop, but you know, it's more of a desktop thing. But you know, people like to do it on laptops as well, because there is gaming laptops out there that probably need overclocking for faster rendering. Because all you're doing, guys, if you overclock something, if you overclock a GPU, you're basically making it render faster. That's how you get more frames, obviously, because it's rendering a lot faster. That's how you get more hertz. That's how you get more of everything, really. But if you underclock it, you have slower rendering, slow frames, just slower things. It will be a little bit more power efficient because it's going to generate less heat, but it is going to be quite a little bit time consuming. But yeah, I'll probably just keep it at its original clock, because you know, overclocking isn't safe. You can fry your GPU eventually. That's why I don't really do it, but you know. So yeah, I've looked into the services and everything, guys. Services. I looked around like every part of Windows 10 bloatware. Really, I can't really find anything else. You know, I've disabled the services that I needed to disable for bloatware. I do it for performance and my own safety. I've deleted OneDrive because I don't really use OneDrive anyways. It's just there, it's wasting space. I completely deleted OneDrive, so OneDrive is not even on my PC anymore, even though it comes with Windows 10. But you know, what else was it? It was a few other apps I deleted. I'm looking for a way to delete the narrator and you know, the ease of access folder. I'm just looking to delete the entire application for that, just so when I boot Windows 10 again, it's gonna load a little bit more quicker. But you know, still, I don't really need narrator. I don't need all this and that, because you know, I'm not blind or anything, am I? I don't really need narrator or on-screen keyboard. Or eventually, when my keyboard does break, then maybe. That's a maybe, but I'm not too sure for now. There's a few other things, voice recorder and all that shit. I don't need that. Really don't need it, because, you know, I've got my phone for that kind of stuff. You know, there was a few more things into Windows 10, which will take a bit more time to explain, but you know. But yeah, you know. But yeah, I'm having a weird issue with this DualShock 4, by the way, guys. Is whenever I turn it on, so whenever I plug in the charger, yesterday I think it was, or the day before yesterday, I plugged in the charger, and the LED started like pulsing, saying it was charging, and then a few minutes later it stopped. That means that it was fully charged. I took the charger out, plugged it back in, and it did a quick pulse, which basically means that the battery is fully charged. So then I go to turn on the controller. So I go over here and then I just Press the PS button once, it does not turn on. Press it again, doesn't turn on again. I spam it then, it still doesn't turn on. So I think it's just a bad battery. I think it's been discharged for a while, because why would it do that? You know what I mean? Why would the battery just be discharged so much like that? You see, you've got to be careful with old technology like that, because if you think of it, this DualShock 4 originally came with my PS4. So this DualShock 4 is about as old as the PS4 is. That's like 8 years old. A battery that old, it can be a little defective. The battery in my camera though, that's the same. That's also lithium-ion battery. But that battery, I don't even know how it still holds up today. Just fine. It's kind of shit how like in the DualShock 4 V1, something older than a DualShock 4. But my camera is like not even. It's just a year off the DualShock 4, and that battery still holds up fine. I don't even know how. But that's just lithium ion for you guys. Mackenzie, what are you doing? I'm live streaming, Mackenzie. If you want to join, you can join. But yeah, I might end it in just a bit because I'm really bored. Might do something else in a bit. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy, if you guys did enjoy, yeah, did I tell you guys about I had this like phone holder thing and it broke off? I do have a tripod, just out of shot over there, and my phone holder, the thing that holds my phone that I screw onto the tripod, broke off, and then I tried to glue it back, and it broke off again. Might need a new phone holder, but I don't know. The tripod is in very good condition though. The original tripod that I used ages ago with my Samsung tablet though, that is somewhere, and that tripod, what's it called? Somebody I don't even know how, man. But yeah, it broke somehow, because it was a strong tripod, not that strong. It was half plastic, half metal, but part of it was plastic. Most of it was metal, but I don't get how the metal bent and then broke. I really don't get it. Because I know metal can be brittle like that sometimes, but I don't know how it broke. At the time that event happened, I wasn't there. My tripod was here. I don't know how it broke though. Maybe a ghost? A ghost can't be that strong, surely not. Maybe a poltergeist, but maybe yeah, poltergeist can be that strong, maybe. Because it could probably throw something at it, but I don't. When I came back in the room, I don't remember seeing anything thrown anywhere. I don't know, man. This was I think it was after I got my tablet holder. But yeah, I made a lot of videos back then. So I did a lot of unboxing and packaging and stuff because I just like unboxing, man. I just like unpackaging. Because I know that those kind of videos got a lot of views. But yeah, the one thing you guys do, you guys always watch my stream after it's been after my stream is finished. That's when you guys watch it. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why, but it is what it is. But yeah, what else can I talk about? Trying to think. Well, it is a nice sunny day today, guys, if you didn't know. Look at that exposure, just adjusting. You can actually see the blue sky out there. Look at that, guys. Oh, the phone's vertical. There we go, the phone is now on horizontal, so... Yeah, I don't know why the frame rate goes a bit choppy like that. I think it's just because it just it's holding up with the exposure and it can't process it too well. But well, that happens with mostly every camera though. Whenever you mostly every digital camera, or every old camera, whenever you just like open the curtains and then the camera sees a very bright light and then it adjusts the exposure to be like dim, and then it actually adjusts to the daylight outside. Whenever you move the device around, or whenever you move the phone or the camera, yeah, it kind of goes a bit choppy. I don't know why it does that really. I think it's just holding up, but yeah. Anyways though, but when it's not doing that, it holds up pretty fine. It holds up actually perfect. Anyways though, it's 12 o'clock now, so I'll even prove it to you guys if I just... Right, I know it's a bit dark. That's what it may appear on the phone. It's not as dark as you see it really. It's actually pretty bright in here. Oh, this is very, very clear. Look at that. So on the phone you can't really see it too well, but I'm looking at from the same angle, which is literally just about here. I see it from this angle perfectly fine. It's all appearing crystal clear. But on the phone it's appearing really dark. Could be because of my screen, but again, if I do this, here we go. You guys see it now. Yeah, it's 12 p.m. Anyways, though, look at this, guys. My bed thing broke off. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but right over there it broke off. Anyways, though, what else could I do? Oh man, I'm really bored. Could go on one of my consoles, but you can't always be going on consoles. You gotta do something physical, not always something digital. Well, kind of physical. Consoles is a little bit physical. It's just the only physical part you're doing about it. You're swapping out the discs. You're turning on the console. You are, I don't know, doing things like scrolling, controlling your character. Yeah, the controller part is all physical, but the PS2, well, not the PS2, the console. Sorry, I just said PS2 because I just pointed out the PS2. Like I was thinking it was PS2. But the console, the console is it's mostly all digital, really. Yeah, so but yeah, the controller is always the somewhat digital, mostly physical though. So let's go ahead and turn on... What console should I go on today? Last time I was thinking to go on the Xbox, but obviously I didn't really go on it that day. I don't know, man. I was going PS4 mostly because my friends want me to go on the PS4, so... Anyways, though, even though I told one of my friends that if I go on the PS4 every day, isn't it going to get boring? Because you're going on the same thing every day. Eventually, you're going to want to go on a different console. That's just how we humans work. So, anyways, I'm going to turn on the PS... I don't know, is it... Well... Yeah, guys, I was playing one of my shooting games yesterday, and I don't know if it's an APU scripting glitch. I'm not sure if it's just me, but like whenever I walk around, and it wouldn't say anything like press square to do this or that. I think it's just an APU scripting glitch. Maybe it's an APU coding glitch. Maybe more like, because the APU coding is not always that accurate, but it works perfect. Most of the time, it's perfectly working fine. Sometimes it can be a little glitchy, and that could be in any game really, even in a level game. Any game, guys. You do something, and then the APU is programmed to do this and that, but the APU doesn't do it. That's just because the APU could be dealing with other stuff and probably forgot about what it's gonna do. Or the APU is aging like crazy over time, and then eventually your APU is slowly dying. But it's not showing any physical signs on the screen. Digitally, it's kind of dying, like aging, basically. That's what I mean. But yeah, what game I haven't really went on quite long? Well, not that long really. It's only been like a month, maybe. Yeah, and probably like a month. GTA. I haven't went on GTA in just like a month. But I'm playing this other game, and it's really fun. because I want to get to the end of the story. I want to complete the game, and then I'm going to delete the game, and then I'm going to play another game, complete that, delete that, and then move on, do the same thing. So turn on the TV. Oh, go horizontal. I wasn't looking at my phone, by the way. There we go. I like how boots up, but you can kind of see in the boot screen, yes, there is a little bit of backlight ghosting there. When I get an OLED, that's not going to be there in an OLED TV. That's only going to be there in an LED. Why does my phone keep going vertical? I want it to go horizontal, please. Also, I've looked at QLED. QLED is honestly amazing. I'm not sure what is the change about QLED. Is there something else in the QLED? I really don't know. I think, yeah, well, OLED is pretty good, because OLED has no backlight. But anyways, the problem with this DualShock 4, might have showed you guys before, but the problem with this DualShock 4 is the touchpad. The touch doesn't work on it for some reason. I don't know why or what's going on. The touch does not work on the DualShock 4 when you do anything. I don't know if it's a bad touchpad, but yeah, something has been sorted out on this thing, because it's not receiving any touch data or anything. Whenever I try to scroll in GTA, it's not like whenever I'm on my GTA phone. Whenever I'm on the web, obviously what I do, because I have a lot of money in my bank, try to input some more money, maybe, or I rarely ever take some money out, but I try to import some money into my bank, and then I try to make it like a Windows PC, but then it doesn't really work, so I have to just use the joystick to scroll instead, which is a bit, it's not the best thing. Anyways, the PS4 is turning on. You can probably hear it now. It's reading the game as well, and we do have a sign on the TV. But yeah, it's crazy how Sony still makes games for the PS4 even today. But yeah, there we go. My phone's gonna focus, because I saw the phone was out of focus. Pardon me. Okay, let's see what's new. Double down at the Diamond Casino Resort. So just as I was talking about GTA today, I got a notification. That's crazy. Wow, I never thought that I would get a notification from GTA. Anyways, though, so what was it called? Yeah, this was the game I was on about, where I'm gonna try to get to the end of the story, complete it, and then I'm just gonna do this, and then click OK. But obviously, I'm not gonna do that right now, because it's a pretty big game. If I delete it, then it's gonna take ages to install back. But you know what I mean. So, so I'm probably going to launch this game, show you guys what's up, and yeah. Because right now this game isn't really running it runs as it should, but the APU coding isn't the best. This game may need an update. Actually, what was the last time this game updated, or had an update? Where is it gone? Update history. Where's it gone? Update history. There it is. Alright. Security and stability fixes. So version 1.25. What was the very first update that ever came out? 1.1. So it's just stability fixes. That's it. But this is probably just for the online version. Probably nothing about story mode. Maybe a bit of story mode for the graphics, but I don't know, man. So let's go ahead and shall I launch it or shall I go on YouTube? Well, I think maybe I should. Okay. Okay, go on that then. This was also the game you guys saw that I used on my PS4 how to clean a disk drive video. It's the same game, and it literally runs perfectly fine, even today. But you know, it is reading. It runs perfectly fine. There is a massive scratch in the game disc, but that reads perfectly fine. I don't even know how. I think Blu-ray is a little bit more stronger than DVD, but well, pretty good game to play if you like shooting games. Yeah, I should say how much percent I've gone into the story because I want to know. So if I ever reach 100%, you know, I'll show you guys. Alright, let me quickly just set up my phone here. I'm gonna put my phone right here, like this. Not sure if you guys are gonna be able. Oh, low battery. Can you please go away? Okay, I'm not sure if it's gonna work now because low battery. Right, I'm hoping it's just gonna stay. Right, the phone is probably. I know I could just go live on the PS4, but I don't know. Now my controller's vibrating. Hold on, I'll put this little thing here. Just for now. Why is my character moving? I don't know. I'm just gonna have to keep it like that. I can't really find another way. But yeah, my phone is on 20% because it just gave me a notification saying low batteries. Low battery. Anyways, shall I go live on the PS4? I think I probably should, but my extender's doing enough work anyways. Right, let's go live on the PS4. Because, you know, why not? Right, I'm gonna have to take the phone like this. My phone is on 20% anyways, so broadcast gameplay. Right, it's gonna tell me where to broadcast to, just select YouTube. Wow. Okay, so if you guys did enjoy today's stream, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the PS4. Okay. Might go live in a bit. Well, I think it's preparing to go live now. Why am I running 25 frames on the phone? I shouldn't be running that many frames. 25 frames is okay. It's not bad, is it? There we go. Now I've got the notification on the PS4 on my phone here. Okay, let's plug in my headset. Let's put this thing back. Get my headset on, because you know. Right, this is how I do it, guys. Ready? Right, guys, I'm gonna now put on my headset. And then when the male connector, actually, no, let me just blow them first. When the male connector goes in the female port, that's how I make a connection. It's just how things work, guys. Alright. Saying notification there. Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. I know I haven't went live in ages, but wow, there is a lot of there is a lot of noise cancellation in this headphones, but I haven't really worn this worn this headset for quite long. I've just been you know, listening to things without like headphones, but without headphones or headset. So yeah, you guys probably see I'm live right now. I'm on my gaming channel on the phone right now, but it is, I am playing this game. But yeah, so I'm live right now. What's it called? I am going to show you guys what this APU coding glitch is about. Right, anyways, if you guys on the phone, did enjoy today's stream, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.